Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is episode 15 of your Texas Rangers franchise mode here on MLB The Show 20. As in today's episode, we are walking into another big offseason with the Texas Rangers as we fell out in the first round, losing 3-1, losing in 4 games once again. It was a rough series once again for the Texas Rangers. We really did not play very well, and it sucks. Like you as a team, you want to be playing well, you want to be in a good playoff position, and which we were, but the thing is, we just have not been playing good. Once we get into the playoffs, it seems like we struggle and we're not able to win games, and it sucks because as a team, I want to be a good baseball team. I want to be playing those key big playoff games and stuff like that, but with us losing and us playing like shit, I think there's going to be a lot of changes that we're going to have to make with this upcoming squad this year. Now, you do got to remember, I have not made a video in a long time about the Texas Rangers, so in today's episode, it's going to be really a big revamp for me and figuring out what we really need to do next, and that's improve the pitching staff. It's been a big thing that we have been kind of not worrying about and stuff like that. We do have some huge prospects on the rise with Tim Laker and Grover Yankro. So we got some very good prospects on the uprise for the team, and I'm really excited to see how those players kind of turn out to be here in Texas. But we got a lot of players that we got to worry about. Aroldis Chapman was not the guy that we expected him to be this year. Not as good as he was with the Yankees. He struggled this year. And we need left-handers. We need some left-handed pitchers, and we need some good ones. Edgar Santana really struggled for us this year, so he's going to be a guy that I think we drop. Robert Stevenson, I think we could drop him as well. So you already dropped 2 relief pitchers. You also dropped Chapman. So you're going to need a good 3, 4, 5 guys that are for the bullpen. Otherwise, Sam Huff, he's been our great catcher, and he's going to be still a great catcher for the team. So we're going to be looking at him for the future. Buster Posey, probably a guy that we're probably going to get rid of. Look up maybe some other backup catchers. Ron Guzman, great first baseman. I mean, we play Joey Gallo or somebody else there most of the time. But Guzman, I feel like we could definitely probably keep him. We have him for another year at $800K. We also have some nice young prospects. Thomas Fox, he's slowly developing. He might be a guy that's maybe ready to play in the outfield. Who knows? We'll have to see how he develops more. Whit Merfield, I really liked how he played this year for the Texas Rangers. You know what? I really did. He was a good hitter, good at averaging, and if he does not decline, which he is, he's declining a lot, might not be too bad of a keep, but since he's declining, Whit Merfield will probably be a guy that we get rid of. Luis Arezzi, of course, he's going to be a guy that we keep on the team. He's the OG, all right? He's the OG guy, but we don't really see anybody that's really developing. Third baseman, Ahmed Rosario, we really missed him in the playoffs. It sucks that we didn't have him kind of playing for us. But you know what? It is what it is. Nothing you can really do about it. Tommy Edman as well. I don't know if we're going to keep him or not. We traded for him midway through the season. Might be a guy that we definitely keep. He's a great defensive guy. Maybe try to keep him. Joey Denton as well. And then you got Acosta, which he might even be getting a start on the team this next upcoming season. Velez, he might be a guy that we played this next season. He played a little bit this season, but not too much. And in Villar, you got Martinez, which might be another guy that we might play. So we got a lot of guys that are maybes to play this year. So let's just get right to the offseason. I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get right to the offseason. The Indians defeated the Mets in the 2023 playoffs. Yes, we don't really want to worry about any of the stats anymore. We're all good with everything. Retired players, I don't think we're going to have to worry about any retired players here in Texas, from what I know of. Yeah, no retirement, no inductees as well. So the budget, $4.25 million, not too bad. I think the main guy that we do focus on trading this offseason is Villar. Villar, the reason why is we could play Santana as the right fielder or whatever we need him to do. We could play him there, right? If we want to pick up somebody that's going to be better for our first baseman, somebody that could maybe develop, who knows? We got a lot of young players that we could play this upcoming season, and I feel we got to do some moves to kind of help this team out a little bit more. I also like how you can rebrand the team. That's really cool. I mean, we could keep it the same way, just change up the jerseys and shit. But anyways, Whit Merfield, a guy that is slowly declining. but he wants $13.4 million and wants to be a star player on the team. That's a lot of money for a guy that I'm not really worried about. Dan Winkler, he was a great pitcher for us the past couple seasons, but he is slowly declining as a player. I don't know if he's really going to give us a nice contract either, because of the fact that he is definitely a big-time player on the team. I think we could definitely look towards other players. Lance Lynn, he was another good pitcher for the team this year, again, for the Texas Rangers. He's been a very consistent pitcher, but I feel like we could look for somebody better. Ahmed Rosario, that's a guy that is definitely a keep, but that's a lot of money for a guy that we're probably going to have to play in a bigger role this upcoming season. And I feel like he's definitely going to have to step up as a player because we really need him to be that big star for the team. And if he's not going to be that big guy for the team, I don't know what we're going to do with him. But Rosario, yes. Santana, Chapman, they're gone. Perdimio, we want to keep him. He's been a great bullpen guy for the team. And I feel like he could continue to be, I want to backload his contract as well. We might trade him in the later on years. Jackson Profar, great player, great depth at 8.1. Definitely not a contract I would like to give him right now. And everybody else, Darren O'Day, yeah, everyone else we can just get rid of. The staff, manager, we lost in the first round twice. I don't know who we had. But maybe looking towards somebody else wouldn't be too bad of an idea. But I would like a guy that's not just has playoff experience, but I would like a guy that's very experienced as a coach, somebody that can be a huge coach to the team. Manny Ramirez was a nice one, but he only had 2 playoff appearances. None of these guys are really looking too experienced. They're looking mostly all new stars and shit. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Kyle Balterbergs. He's not very good at stealing, but everything else is pretty good. World Series, he won a World Series, won a pennant, 3 postseason appearances, and 2 championship appearances. Last year, he was first in the AL West, 101-61 record. Balterbergs, he looks great. I think that would be a perfect coach for the team. $6 million, and hopefully he comes to the Texas Rangers. We need somebody like that to help us out to become a better team right now. Kyle Snyder hits over 9. Yes. We need you on the team. Kyle Snyder, perfect. And then one last coach, and that's the first baseman coach. Speeds, yeah, fielding. No, we want something good for the. Yeah, well, know what? Rick Davidson's not bad. We'll go with Rick Davidson. Get him on the contract as well. There we go. Perfect. So let's sum a couple days to see if we got the kind of the guys that we wanted to get on the team. Yes, we would like to stop. Of course, he didn't fucking sign with us. Winkler Rosario still has not signed with us. So was that the first base coach that we didn't get on the team? No. We still got him. I think it was our pitching coach, right? Our pitching coach? Yeah, we didn't get our pitching coach. So break, yeah. Ron Goodinen. Get you on the team. Hopefully you'll sign with the fucking team. And then we'll sim a couple more days. Balterbergs has signed a contract. Gideon has signed a contract. Perfect. As we also got Ahmed Rosario. He still has not signed with the team. We offered him a contract. He still has not signed. So that's kind of shitty. But we can still wait a little bit longer for him. Let's get on to... so we still haven't got that first baseman coach. He's still there waiting to see. I think he's waiting to see what other contracts he could get as well. Yes, fuck you, bitch, man. Right on the fucking last day, like, no, I don't want to sign with you. Go fuck yourself. Like, fuck you, dude. Like, just sign with my fucking team, asshole. Just don't be a prick. Derek Edmonds signed you onto the team. Perfect. It's only 1 minus on the arm accuracy. I don't think that's that bad. So, Ahmed Rosario, did you take that contract that we gave you? He did not. Ahmed Rosario declined the contract. Is now in for. Well, I mean, he still has that contract on him, but he still has not signed with the team. So, damn, that fucking sucks. But lose the resu. Yeah, let's go for just 2-year deal. I like the 2-year deal. $3.5 million. It's still cheap as fuck. You're not having to pay this man very much for playing every day. Tommy Edman, if we could just get you on a 1-year deal, I think that'd be perfect for me because I don't want to sign you to too big of a deal. I just want you to be part of a big championship team that we're trying to put together, right? So Tommy Edman signed you to the deal. and then everyone else. Sam Huff, 3 years. Yeah, that's $7.4 million. So, well, we want cheap deals right now. We want everyone to cheap deals. Joey Dutton, 3 years, sweet. 3 years at $733K. Carlos Velez. I think Carlos Velez could be a big DH guy for us this year. I think we could really look at Carlos Velez as being a huge DH guy. David Peterson. I loved how David Peterson played. Honestly, he was a big guy in the playoffs, and I know he wants to be a rotation guy. I'd like to see how well he'll develop this season. I want to see that. I want to see how well he will develop this upcoming season. So sign him to a 2-year deal. We'll see how he develops, and then we'll go from there. And if he's really good on the team, then fucking hell yeah, perfect. Then we might have a guy that could definitely play on the team. But for right now, let's be patient with him and wait to see how he will do on the main squad. We have a lot of young prospects that might even jump up to be able to play this year. So we're going to have to keep an eye out on that. And this Brady Singer fucking guy, I might trade him just to get some fucking pitchers that are actually MLB ready, because he hasn't been MLB ready for years, and he's 27 years old, for fuck's sakes. Thomas Fox, he's developing great. Tyler Phillips as well. Get you to a deal. Steele Walker. These guys might even turn out to be good players later on in the later years, so who knows. Tavares, Aquino, Grover Yanko, Jolly Rodriguez. Oh, why did I do that? Withdraw that fucking contract. What the fuck was that? Oh, 5 years. I don't want you to 5 years. You're 32 years old there, bud. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm not going to sign him. He wants like a 5-year deal. Then we're also going to be looking at free agencies. I don't think we're going to be able to get it through the whole video, because there's going to be a lot of planning that we're going to have to go through today, because of the fact that we have such a big free agency this year that I want you guys to help us out on who we pick and stuff like that. So today's video is going to be a lot shorter, and I really need your guys' help on what we do in this big offseason, as we lost in the first round twice. It's kind of upsetting when you lose in the first round twice, right? So let's take a look at the team, right? So what do we have? Villar, he's going to be a guy that we definitely trade away. Without a doubt, that's going to be a guy that we get rid of. So the one spot that we are missing is, of course, first baseman. So this is the squad as we have it right now, of course, if we were to get rid of Villar. Which I think we try to keep Villar, even though he's been garbage. Like, having him at that starting rotation, he was not good. 220, he was shit. He's been declining more and more every year. I don't think he's a guy that we could really keep on the team and try to justify that. Alexander Bogaerts would be so fucking good. You know what? Talking about a guy that we were talking about, Amed Rosario and shit, not wanting to really sign with us from what it looks like, because he's just sitting in a free agency right now. He's a great player, but Alexander Bogaerts can really transform that infield into something good, right? A shortstop could replace Tommy Edman, put him on the bench, right? But, I mean, you leave out Joey Dunnan then as well. And we want Joey Dunnan to play. I want Joey Dunnan to be a third baseman guy this year. And I want Gallo to even play in the outfield maybe this year. I think what we do is we let the infield develop. I think that's the biggest thing this year, is we let the infield develop. We got two big hitters in Keltel Marte, and we got all these guys. I think what we need to do is let the infield develop, and let it develop good. We keep Jonathan Villar, and we see how the infield looks when we come to it, and then we can make some deals. Pitching rotation, we need it all fixed. We need everything. We need a new another starting pitcher. We need new shit for the core. So, starting pitchers, we got Shohei Ohtani, Luis Castillo, we got Julio Reyes, Blake Snell, Chris Sale. And what hand do we need? Because we got Eduardo Rodriguez. We need another right-hander. Hans Krause we're keeping this year. He's developing very nicely. But we need maybe not even a starting pitcher. We might just go after some relief pitchers. I think that might be the best bet to do for the team, is start building it up through this wise. So we got Jose Alvarado, which we will definitely give a nice contract to. He's a left-handed guy. He struggled this year, but you know what? I believe that this guy can have a little bit of a bounce-back season. So we'll give him a pretty lucrative $8.2. We'll give him $8.2 million, $49 million for 5 years. We'll give him 5 years at 8.2. Hopefully he'll like us better. He likes us way better than the Tampa Bay Rays. We give him more money. And so how many guys do we need for the team? So that'll make it 19. We need at least one setup reliever and at least 2 more. So we need 3, I guess. I think 3 will make it work. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. Jordan Hicks, that is a very respectable closing pitcher, and I think that might even replace Jose Lerich. And he's 26 years old, very young. He didn't have too bad of a year last year. Maybe we try to find Gray Krimble, but he's very, very young, old. I would like to find someone with a good ERA and stuff. I think I might even bring back Dan Winkler because he's just a legend on the team. Just back to a maybe 2-year deal. Nothing too special. $8.4 million for 2 years for Dan Winkler. I don't think that would be too bad of a deal. And then maybe Amar Garrett, another left-handed guy, to help out the team left-handed wise. I don't think that would be too bad of a deal. You get him to a 4 or 3-year deal. You lock him up for a bit, $7.7 million for Amar Garrett. So there you go. There's your 3 big relief pitchers. Right? That helps us out. That helps it out with Perdomo, and you add 3 guys, 2 guys that could be left-handed and another guy that could be a right-handed. We've been looking for left-hander for years. So I think that's what we do there. But I'm going to leave it as it is here. I'm not going to do anything else. We can retract these contracts. So if you guys don't think we should sign these guys, tell me guys in the comment section below. Maybe we should go after somebody else. But it's cheaper. Now, should we go after a pitcher? Should we go after somebody that can help us kind of transverse this team, right? Shohei Ohtani can fucking play both, man. That's fucking nuts. Castillo, maybe we sign. Good pitcher, right-hander. Haraeus, maybe we give him a contract. Maybe he can make us a series playoff contender. Maybe we go after some other pitcher. I'd like to hear you guys' opinions in the comments section below, because this is a very big free agency for us. We're looking for guys that can help build this franchise as a team and help us fix up this fucking franchise, because I love this team to death, but we really need to make a serious push for a big fucking playoffs. And to be honest with you, there's a lot of changes that need to be done. Villar hasn't been very good. Maybe we trade him away in the next video. But for right now, guys, I'm going to sign off here. Make sure to comment down below what you guys think we should do, because it's going to be a big video for us. It is going to be a very, very big video for us on what we do. We have a pretty good amount of money that we have. We're probably even going to make some deals. So that is also going to be very big. So tell me guys in the comment section below on what we should do with the Texas Rangers, as we're going to be heading into a very big off season. But for right now, guys, I'm going to sign off here. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Adios, amigos.